Well, hello and welcome one and all. It's a pleasure to have you with us. As you can see, we are all set. The game should be a truly entertaining one, whichever side of it you find yourself on. We have a grand mass of noise and colour, and the juices are flowing. And we have in front of us this gloriously imposing arena, absolutely perfect for a game of this nature. Well, if you did just miss it, we are up and running already. And here's Mohamed Salah. Alexander-Arnold. Mohamed Salah. Salah plays it in. Araujo attempts a clearance.
They've got to be quick moving this forward.
And here's Haaland. Could move up a gear here. Rummenigge.
You can never be short of runners into space, as long as the space left behind is filled.
Well seen, saw that coming.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
And he's quick to snatch it back. And it's Messi.
Patrick Vieira is a man of many qualities. The leadership has to be top of the pile.
He's not just a destroyer, is he? He is the enforcer.
True, there's so much more to his game. Quite comfortable in driving the team forward, and he can make those marauding runs from box to box.
Oh, good read.
That was well played, well stopped.
There's a quick free kick. Now it's Messi. Lam. And the shot! They're back in possession and ready to go again. And no, that was never going to make it. And it's Salah. Oh, super find. Decent hit! Goal! Victoria! And Victoria are in front! Well, was he ever going to miss that? Of course he wasn't.
Yeah, it's mystifying that a player of his talent wasn't picked up sooner, and he picked them off instead.
So we have the first goal.
Listen, when it comes to goals, Peter, in this team...
Great chance! It's a goal! And again, they simply do not know what has hit them.
Well, there's always a chance of being caught like that when you surrender the football.
Victoria are now luxuriating in a two-goal lead.
Well, they're very much the better team at the moment, Peter, and no doubt will be looking to cause even more damage here.
Liverpool are looking to break at pace. Mohamed Salah. Messi. And that's been intercepted.
He read that really well and stopped.
Haaland! Well, the finish certainly didn't match the build-up.
Haaland has every reason to be disappointed after being played in so well. The gaffer won't let him forget that.
Victoria have scored two quick goals here and are well and truly in the driving seat. Odegaard. He's going to be disappointed with that. Hernes. Vieri driving forwards. Goes down, but nothing given. Mohamed Salah.
Whatever happens, that's the kind of movement which raises hope.
And there's green grass ahead of him. Now the finish! And again the keeper stands strong.
Well, look, they know they've got a height advantage, and it's time for them to use it.
Alexander-Arnold plays it short. Liverpool have the chance to go the other way. Vieira. De Bruyne. Saliba. Oh, it's a nice idea, but the execution was... Ah, he's given it away! No, again, there's no way through. He's in plenty of space here. Cross deflected over the goal line for a corner. Victoria have their second corner now. And it's been taken short. Liverpool are looking to go forward now.
That's positional gold, the utilisation of space.
Real chance! He has done it! The invitation was clear, and it was accepted with the utmost glee.
Yeah, it's simply tragic defending when a renowned finisher is ignored. It's how he built his reputation.
Liverpool get themselves back into contention.
I think they can sense a comeback here, and so can this crowd. It's all systems go now.
Lam cuts out the pass. That looks a cracking ball. Messi. He's got a side of goal. Well, now it's a race for the ball. And that has earned a reprieve for the time being. Odegaard. Well, they could break here. Mbappe. Messi. To Lam. Oh, well played, well sorted out. And the referee brings the first half to a close. So on the whole, a very competitive game so far. Goals for both sides, neither in true command. Anything could still happen in this game. No, well, the pickings certainly have been rich in this first half.
Well, it's still anyone's game, as both sides have shown they have goals in them. As for the next one, should it arrive, that may have a bigger bearing as to who emerges victorious.
Victoria have ultimately had the better of things in the first half, ahead by the odd goal in 3. It is, of course, far from 1. Both managers in pensive mood as they head down the tunnel. It is 2-1 here at half-time. And we are back underway. Liverpool can breathe again, just.
Well, I thought they got off lightly there. The odds were...
Hones! He scores! They have come roaring back.
And it's another really good show of character. I love the spirit and togetherness they muster. You never know when they're beaten. That looks like a preconceived plan. Win the ball and then unleash.
We have ourselves a real game here.
Look, Peter, I was on the fence before a ball was kicked, and I still haven't moved.
Liverpool trying to orchestrate a breakaway here by the looks of it.
Well, I would say that this is probably the easiest way to play the game, because you try and absorb in numbers defensively, and then you look to hit it with a long ball quickly on the counter-attack to get your men in.
And the shot! Ooh. It's in! And the comeback is complete! Another moment of magic, a real wow moment.
Well, I think he was saying to his teammates, how dare you doubt me?
Well, this is what we've been waiting for.
To be expected, Peter. They've gone and stepped it up, something they've been threatening to do and will continue to do by the looks of it.
And the finish! And that's what you call inspired goalkeeping.
Really looked sharp there, didn't he? That's very well played.
So, third corner of the game. Alexander-Arnold goes short. And now they can spring out of defence. Well, that had the makings of something quite promising, but it's fizzled out into nothing. Oh, the ball's gone astray. Oh, no question, that's a foul. And it's Messi. Oh, that looks a good ball through. Chance! An attempt which, in hindsight, was probably just beyond him.
You can never be too safe with someone like him around. They got away with that.
Hernandez. Mbappe. Oh, that's been cut out, well played. Mbappe is offering some sort of an apology there.
The movement was good, but the pass lacked authority, a cause of mild frustration.
Hits one! Oh, terrific save from the keeper.
Haaland actually didn't do an awful lot wrong, to be honest.
Vai-se proceder uma substituição.
Corner number 4 coming up here.
Número 20. Número 4. Número 14.
Neymar clears.
Número 3. Vão dar os seus lugares a número 77. Número
Musiala.
17. Número 42. Número 18.
Let's make sure that's not getting through.
Está a proceder-se a uma substituição.
Victoria showing a little more urgency now, and to be honest, Peter, this is what's required.
There is an irresistible, irrepressible look about them here.
A lucky break would certainly help their cause now.
Vieira. Deco running with the ball. Shin to shin, bicep to bicep, and he wins out. Kvaratskhelia. Hernandez. Victoria looking to pass their way through. Now it's Neymar. Now it's Neymar. And he's managed to get free. Neymar.
They may end up with some regret with this tactic, but you have to admire their commitment to goals.
Kvaratskhelia. Big chance! Really well taken goal. What remarkable powers of recovery.
Wow, this is so good. I mean, seriously good. They're putting on quite a show here for us. Well, you've always got to have players that are willing to make the runs. And when you keep plugging away, that will happen.
Quite a thriller this one's become.
Victoria surely know by now that they've put so much work into producing the equaliser that they'll battle on for a winner. You know, it's all one-way traffic for them now, and they simply have to capitalise on it.
In with a header! In for a header! Goal! Victoria! They've done it! It was coming! They have their reward! Some heroic goalkeeping, but even that couldn't save them this time.
Yeah, his instinct told him that the keeper would struggle to cope with that, so top marks for him following up. I think it's really sharp play, it was well read, and he was a little quicker than everybody else.
Victoria take the lead.
Well, it's been an absolutely fabulous spell for them, and they're starting to look unstoppable. There could be more on the way.
Has a goal! He's got a goal! Dying minutes, and we're all square again. Well, it would have been harder to miss.
Well, his appreciation of space then was absolutely exceptional. A moving genius.
So all square with almost no time remaining.
It just goes to show you what determination can achieve. OK, there isn't much time left, but if we have to find the winner now, there's no question who I'll be backing.
Lam is there to clear. And the pass is intercepted. That's an excellent interception. Deco. Now it's Hullet. And he's picked out the run. He has found the way through. Vitz. And there goes the final whistle. Magic. What a magical football match. And genuine respect all round. So the wait is over, we can finally get going. Welcome to everybody who has joined us for this unmissable game. Hugely anticipated, hugely hyped. Undoubtedly the place to be at this moment in time. And the mood is boisterous. It is a perfect ambience for the central characters who are ready now to perform. We have already started here. And here's Haaland. Has a goal! Mbappe is flagged offside. That's been cut out, well played. Shifted it to the flank. Can he get onto this? He's shifting through the gears. Chance for the header! Fair attempt, just the wrong outcome.
I think his face smacks of disbelief as opposed to disappointment. He thought he was about to score.
Gets his pass away, and he's got the beating of his man. Messi hits one! Oh, split-second reaction.
Really anticipated that well, didn't he?
Liverpool with the corner, they're first. And he's there to belt it away. He is offering some sort of an apology there.
He made it look a bit predictable.
Now it's Gullit. Gullit was alert to the possibilities, but in the end it's fruitless. Pinches it off him. Oh, can he get onto this? Looks a good ball through. Rummenigge, and he's on chance! And a terrific save from the keeper.
Rummenigge is offering a wry smile there.
Corner number 2 then. Victoria have the chance to go the other way. Alexander-Arnold. Well seen, saw that coming.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
And it's Messi. And the pass is intercepted. Pass is just off target. Neither side yet able to force a breakthrough here. Ødegaard. Now that's well seen too. And he welcomes it in.
Well, Peter, you'd have to go a long way to find a defender who works harder than Araujo. So fast and physical.
And we saw that, of course, especially in 2022 in Spanish football's biggest game.
When he scored one of his team's 4 goals. In the end, though, the men from Madrid went on to win the season by a pretty big points margin.
13, wasn't it?
Yeah, and Araujo, at least he gave them a bloody nose along the way.
Another pass just keeps it ticking over. And that's an excellent interception. Haaland with the foul. Rodri. That is good alertness. Just ruffled a few feathers, but well... Rummenigge! I think that's offside. Yes, it is. Now it's Messi. Rummenigge. Davids has it in a wide position. De Bruyne. Rodri. Now Ødegaard. Great defending, strong and determined. Hernandez kept his eye on it, and he's there. Ødegaard. Mbappe. That has ended up in no man's land. Well played, that has snuffed out the danger. And it's Salah.
That will annoy the manager. They're making themselves too predictable here.
Haaland with a definite foul there. And he's going to have his name taken. Couldn't quite squeeze that one through. Courtois sends that a long way. Ødegaard. Now it's Mbappe. Still waiting for the game's first breakthrough goal. Oh, no joy this time. Well, there is a look that says it all. A piercing stare.
Encouraged the pass with an intelligent run, but the pass just lacked pace.
And he's cleared it out of harm's way. Passes short and sharp. His great hit! Oh, he's managed to get it all wrong.
It's easy to say it, but difficult to stop it when runs in behind are being made like that.
Liverpool have their third corner. And now a sudden chance to counter.
It's the sort of situation they'll want to capitalise on now.
Has been indicated.
Oh, that's really good play on the right. He's driving forward. Cannavaro. Cannavaro with the clearance. Final ball not quite right, and his teammates are irritated at that. And the whistle goes for half-time. Well, perhaps not full of thrills and spills, but a game which has been of a very high level, certainly defensively, as both teams walk off unscathed. A tight affair, 0-0 at the break.
To give your support to our better
What have we learned from the first 45 minutes?
Victoria may probably be feeling a little aggrieved about not capitalising on such a bright start. Their mood at half-time should be more upbeat. The glass remains half full and it should spur them on.
So we reach the halfway point and neither side have yet been able to force the issue. It's 0-0. And we're underway again. So neither side has yet broken through.
Size really matters, and it's time to make it matter now.
No way through, so... And the finish!
Chính xác.
They've scored!
Well, it's hardly a great surprise to see him doing something thrilling, and it should send a strength and courage through every one of his teammates from here.
What's your opinion on that goal?
I love the technique in that finish. There was a concentration to keep it down.
Victoria are in front now, the game's only goal.
Well, whatever the manager said in that dressing room at half-time, it's worth the treat.
Well, it didn't look good for a while, but that was brave defending, and they got away with it.
Yeah, they showed a vulnerability until the move was stifled. That'll have stirred a little concern.
Liverpool applying the press here, a high press.
Yeah,
Shapes to shoot! Oh, he did the hard part right, but fluffed the finish.
that was created because of good, lively movement, which pretty much dictated the pass.
Alexander-Arnold. And it's De Bruyne. Rodri. A noticeable change in the approach to defending here. Much more in your face. And Messi! And that is certainly not what he had in mind.
Okay, it's come to nothing, but it's a warning of further threat on the break.
Hernandez. Well, the ball just didn't work out for the run that he made.
Victoria clearly should have gone for the easier pass. Now they'll have to...
Tries a shot! It's Renlu. Oh, what has happened here?
Well, he certainly wasn't in the mood to take any risks. Well, they've stamped some authority on things, but how much more authority can be generated?
And no, that is pretty much the end of that. Davids. Oh, he's going to be disappointed with that. Your impression so far, Jim?
Well, it's a natural instinct to defend when ahead, but it's too early.
Can he finish? Oh, he's been caught on it here. Good defending, albeit from an unexpected source.
He's dealt with that very well, Peter. It's a real show of discipline.
Oh, he had to make that, and he did make it. Well, the run has been sold a little bit short there.
Victoria clearly didn't help themselves by telegraphing that one. It was always going to be intercepted. They've got to be quick moving this forward.
Oh, that's a key interception. Thuram. Victoria are leading here through the only goal of the game, scored early in the second half. 1-0 the score. Oh, good read.
That was well played, well stopped.
It's a pretty loose pass. Ødegaard. Thuram promptly onto that, and that is that.
Oh, that was expansive and incisive, the type of move to please any coach. Well, it's good stuff. This is better.
Well, they're looking a whole lot more urgent now.
I think they just have to keep forcing the issue and they'll get clinical.
Substitution on the field. Number 9, Messi. Number 23, Targets. Number 4, number 19, Cannavaro. Number 20.
Well, there's plenty to like about this approach. Get your head down, keep battling away, and eventually things might change for you.
Figo. Number 21, Nedved. Number 6, Vieira. Number
Valverde.
16, Lau. Number 8, Yankovic.
Hernandez does have his name on the score sheet, of course. Bellingham. Lahm looking for the runner. Hernandez spots it and intercepts. And that interception was most necessary.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Still just that single goal and we are nearly done. Saliba getting this one clear. And it's Lahm. Now here's the delivery. Oh, what a climb! Firm header just off target.
He did so well there, it's just a shame about the accuracy.
Lahm is there and he can pick it up. Vinicius Junior. Figo. And he's intervened well there.
There will be 3 minutes added time.
And he's been shifted off it. Now it's Figo.
Footballing width usually identifies with running room, and we've just seen a prime example. Well, he got rid because he was under pressure.
Excellent challenge there, uncompromising. And time is up. Victoria have held on. They have doggedly, sometimes frantically, preserved the title. Well, hello, welcome one and all. It's a pleasure to have you with us. As you can see, we are all set. The game should be a truly entertaining one, whichever side of it you find yourself on. We have a grand mass of noise and colour, and the juices are flowing. Such scenes here, a sea of team colours, songs ringing down from the stands. The tone is set for the 90 minutes ahead. We have already started here. Looking tidy in possession here. it's Mohamed Salah. Mohamed Salah! They want to be quick to recover this. Oh, what has happened here? Oh, good read.
That was well played, well stopped.
And that's been intercepted.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
He's played him through. The defence opting here for strength in numbers. Hullet. Well, that defending is unapologetically persistent. It's almost personal, and it had to be. And the pass is intercepted. Hullet. Oh, there's a probing ball. Now it's Hullet. And the flag has stayed down. Now the finish! Goal! Santos! And Santos take the lead.
That looks like a preconceived plan. Win the ball and then unleash.
Victoria finding themselves unexpectedly behind. Rodri. Ødegaard. Well, that is not the best ball, and he offers an apologetic look.
He made it look a bit predictable.
Mbappe, and here's Mbappe. Thuram spots it and intercepts. Haaland is onto this.
Victoria are really in a position where patience and prudence will serve them best. Time's on their side.
De Bruyne. Oh, easy pickings there. Nedved. Santos trying to orchestrate a breakaway here by the looks of it.
Well, I would say that this is probably the easiest way to play the game, because you try and absorb in numbers defensively, and then you look to hit it with a long ball quickly on the counter-attack to get your men in behind the opposition defence.
Just looking for that one telling pass. Thuram. And it's Van Dijk. Hullet is herring after that one. Now it's Hullet. He's shifting through the gears here. Can he finish? And it's in. Oh, flags up, so that won't count.
Yeah, the assistant did have his flag up. The referee seemed to spot it late, though. Nevertheless, the right decision.
Disappointment and relief on either side. Nothing doing. De Bruyne. And they win it back again. Rodri. And it's De Bruyne. Oh, what a ball! Now it's Mbappe. Skillfully cut out. He is so at ease on the ball. Getting on for a third of the way through the game. Ernest. Hullet. He's in plenty of space here. Rummenigge. Chance! It's there! And with that goal comes comfort.
Oh, that was such a smart exchange of passes, and it took so many defenders out of play in one quick movement. Wonderful goal.
So that's two now without reply.
Well, now's the time you can afford to be more daring, Peter. It may be tempting to sit on this, but I'd say go and grab a third.
And here's Hullet.
Oh, that was expansive and incisive, the type of move to please any coach.
Had a shot. Oh, terrific save from the keeper.
Well, someone's doing his job properly, Peter, that's for sure.
Opts for safety. Mbappe. Time perhaps for one last twist before half-time. Can he spark a counter here? There were better options before the ball was lost. Easy to say from up here, I know. Well seen, saw that coming.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Oh, good ball. Succumbs to the pressure.
Santos have really been terrific at snuffing out the threat. Now for something different.
Well played, that has snuffed out the danger. Well read, nice interception. That's a lovely, neat pass. That looks a good ball through. He's onside. Turns and goes back. Mbappe. And it's De Bruyne. Cannavaro kept aware, and it is reclaimed easily. Haaland. Mbappe. And the shot! Really well taken goal. And right on half-time, that is telling. Lacking for neither time nor space. And the half-time whistle goes. So half-time, no shortage of action and talking points at both ends of the field. 3 goals to light up the crowd, and a fair reflection of the territorial state of play with the half-time scoreline 2-1. No, well, the pickings certainly have been rich in this first half.
Well, we've had plenty to go at in that first half, Peter, and it's a fragile lead that could quite easily change hands in the second. If you like your football unpredictable, I think you're at the right match.
So we're straight back at it at the start of the second half.
Victoria can really do with some bigger names standing up here. At times they didn't even look as if they knew what they were doing.
Oh, lovely feed. He is such a good mover. De Bruyne. And that interception was most necessary. Vieira. Well seen, saw that coming.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Thuram gets over and intercepts, and it's Nedved. Neither of these two want to come off second best. Rummenigge, big chance! It's in! That is so good, such sharp skills, and such a delicious finish.
It's beautiful poise. I mean, most players in that position, I think, would probably fluff that, but not this fella.
So the lead now is 2.
Listen, it's up to them now how they think about it from here, because for me, it's crying out for them to force the issue. Look, they've had their chance to regroup and rethink. Now they've got to stir a revival.
Now it's Haaland. Whatever he had in mind, that was not it. Vieira. And they're back on the ball again.
It's a decent chance to counter-attack.
Bellingham. Well, it just petered out. No penetration at all, having had a great deal of the ball. Ødegaard. Nedved. Bellingham. Could move up a gear here. Ernest. That's Vieira. And it's Lahm. Ernest. Well, now here's a good battle, bicep to bicep. De Bruyne producing a good steal there, showing a good level of alertness. Oh, he's found support out wide. Has a shot! That was superb goalkeeping.
Ernest actually didn't do an awful lot wrong, to be honest.
De Bruyne. Oh, good read.
That was well played, well stopped.
Mohamed Salah. Ødegaard. And that's been intercepted. And that is as far as they're going to go. Gullit is sporting a guilty look after that.
Encouraged the pass with an intelligent run, but the pass just lacked pace.
And it's Nedved. Rummenigge. He's found some space. Chooses to go back. He's going for goal! Oh, that is beyond special! A worldie and a half! He's got himself an absolute peach. And they are pulling clear here.
cái xúc xích cái game à? Như là kiểu ăn thịt người.
Well, they say football's only a game, but you should try telling this lot. Without a doubt, it is the week's most eagerly awaited contest, a sporting event which has magnificent scenery as its backdrop. It is tribal, and it has aroused the most primal of instincts in so many of us, and we are glad to have you alongside us for it. And we have in front of us this gloriously imposing arena. Absolutely. He's had a shot! It's loose, and there's a race for the ball. Bergomi gets good distance on it. De Bruyne! And the keeper has reacted superbly there.
Well, someone's doing his job properly, Peter, that's for sure. All he needs to do is to place this between the goalposts and basically let them attack it.
Pumas have the chance to go the other way.
Well, Peter, it's a joy to have a chance to watch one of the finest to emerge from the African continent. Sammy,
great hit! It's loose now and they want to get it back. Now it's Mbappe. Haaland. Now it's De Bruyne. And it's Salah. Can he latch on to this? Dealt with nicely by the defence. Anything noteworthy in the early part of the match, Jim?
Well, I think both teams probably feel it's too early for either to start taking real risks. So they're still very much in a phase.
Hits one! That was superb goalkeeping.
Yeah, he was well placed to deal with that.
Corner number 2 then. Last-ditch defending, but that'll do. And now they can spring out of defence. Now it's Eto'o. Odegaard. First quarter of an hour gone. Neither side yet able to force a breakthrough here. Now it's Mohamed Salah. That has ended up in no man's land. Well, the run has been sold a little bit short there.
That was just poor decision-making and a weak execution.
Odegaard. No way through. Looking tidy in possession here. Haaland. Shade too heavy. Keeper can pick that up. No, that's been intercepted. Eto'o. And it's Messi. Kaká. And the finish! And it's a goal! And that will surely go down as one of the easiest goals he could ever score.
Well, look, he moves and manufactures in unique fashion. This guy is sheer class.
Pumas have broken through. It's 1-0.
Well, this will present the manager with a few interesting options, Peter. Try sitting on this or push on with the opposition now forced to come out.
De Bruyne. Gerrard.
They've got to be quick moving this forward.
Kaká. Oh, strongly challenged there. The referee's awarded a free kick.
Yeah, it would seem a little too far out, and this will probably be a dink far post.
He won't be happy with that one. Mohamed Salah. Now it's Haaland. And here's Mbappe. And there's green grass ahead of him. No messing about, just bludgeoned away. Back into the middle. Kaká. Big chance! And yes, it's there! And again, they simply do not know what has hit them.
Yeah, great movement and great use of space to get on the end of the pass, and that pretty much did it.
Things starting to look very comfortable.
Well, it's been an absolutely fabulous spell for them, and they're starting to look unstoppable. There could be more on the way.
Haaland. That has not gone well. And it's De Bruyne. It's a pretty loose pass. De Bruyne. Shifted upfield. Victoria are still behind as we reach out for half-time. Well, now here's a good shot at goal! Surely now they are well and truly out of sight. A quite incredible spell. They are flying. Perfect placement, the one place the keeper couldn't reach.
He had the whole picture in his head, Peter. He didn't even...
Loại hai cô phụ nữ giàu nhất.
This is what the body.
Esse trânsito aqui, rapaziada, ele é sempre assim. E nunca muda. Qualquer dia da semana que você vir aqui acessar essa ponte, você vai pegar esse trânsito. E aqui ele vai piorar um pouquinho.
Ví dụ như Việt Nam.
Here's a trick that not.
Việt Nam chỉ đánh thuế đến 46% và Trump đã phá bảo khi nói rằng Việt Nam đã lợi dụng.
Well, there's no doubt that this is a game which holds a special place in the minds of the footballing folk in this part of the world. Expectations rising, evidently the crowd hoping to be treated to a special contest. It is the perfect backdrop for the players to walk out to. And the mood is boisterous. It is a perfect ambience for the central characters who are ready now to perform. Well, if you did just miss it, we are... Hits one! It's... Oh, what has happened here? Has another go! And he's there to belt it away.
Well, they won't be deterred from trying again, Peter. They have the bit between their teeth now.
Well, now here's a good battle, bicep to bicep. Oh, lots to admire in the run and the defending. Whistle's gone, that's a foul. It's not taken him long, and that's going to be a booking. Oh, there's a probing ball. Oh, that's well spotted. Oh, he's been caught napping. Victoria finding their passes. And there's his chance to lead the counter. Rummenigge.
Well, Peter, you'd have to go a long way to find a defender who works harder than Araujo. So fast and physical.
And we saw that, of course, especially in 2022. Shapes to shoot! Goal! Bayern Munich! Speed of thought, efficiency of movement, and certainty of outcome.
That's just a great finish, but it's down to very clever movement. You can see this has been obviously worked on the training ground. He knew exactly where he wanted the ball, and it all came good.
Victoria are already chasing the game. They didn't envisage that. Rummenigge, great ball, and the shot! Oh, he's been caught on it here.
They've got a healthy number of very tall targets to pick out from this corner.
Not pretty, but it gets the job done. That's good play. Tomiyasu. He's got plenty of space out wide here. Ruben Dias is there, and he can get that clear. Bayern Munich have their second corner now. And that should get the job done. Araujo. Victoria are looking to go forward now. Haaland. De Bruyne. That's been cut out, well played.
Well, I wouldn't quite advise they should resort to risk-taking at this stage. There's plenty of time left yet.
Rodri. De Bruyne. Always onto this. He's picked his way through. Kaká. Can he finish? He's got a goal! A quite incredible spell. They are flying.
Perhaps deserves a little bit of sympathy here, because that's a goalkeeper's nightmare. It's clear that the keeper was unsighted by his defence, and by the time he picked up the flight of that, it was too late.
So that's two now without reply.
Well, with this kind of authority, Peter, why not push on and totally kill this off? They want to be quick here. It's breakaway time.
Nedved. Well, played right into his path. Tries a shot! And it's there! And again, they simply do not know what has hit them. As simple as you like, the outcome utterly inevitable.
Well, it doesn't have to look spectacular. Why complicate simplicity?
And he's done it again!
Toàn thành tâm sự.
So the wait is over, we can finally get going. Welcome to everybody who has joined us for this unmissable game. Hugely anticipated, hugely hyped. Undoubtedly the place to be at this moment in time. And expectations are rising and decibel levels are rising. The noise is quite something. You can feel what football means to the people in this part of the world. And already we're underway here. Hernandez gets over and intercepts. Messi! It's been blocked. Kaká in the side, just about as box office as it gets.
Yeah, I totally agree. He, in many ways, the blueprint of the modern-day number 10, lauded for his simple and very graceful style of play. Really is a player who has the lot.
You come to the game, just Luis Suarez. And the shot! Goal!
Well, talk about a real rude awakening. It's almost as if the defence saw nothing coming. They just didn't anticipate. On heels rather than toes.
Oh, beautifully dispatched. There was no reaching that.
No other outcome there. That was bang in the corner. Unstoppable.
Victoria finding themselves unexpectedly behind. Nice interception. His positioning was spot on. Davids, and he welcomes it in. Rodri, we expected better, and so did he. He steps in, and that's the end of that. Well, that's beautifully weighted. And Messi! And he's there to belt it away. Great build-up. It all deserved a better ending.
Messi has every reason to be disappointed after being played in so well. The gaffer won't let him forget that.
And he's had a shot! And with the goal at his mercy, a dreadful miss.
Well, he did get himself into a good position, something for him to cling to.
Rodri. Victoria are seeing plenty of the ball, but for now they trail. He won't be happy with that one. Well, the idea was a good one. The execution of it, not quite so.
Oh, that just required a bit more oomph to reach its target.
That's an excellent interception.
They need to play this quicker in transitions like this.
Now it's Gullit, and he's intervened well there. Mbappe. Ødegaard.
Victoria are really in a position where patience and prudence will serve them best. Time's on their side.
And that's been intercepted.
He read that really well and stopped it.
And it's Gullit. That has been cut short. Hernandez. Stood up well to him there. De Bruyne. And that interception was most necessary. It's a pretty loose pass. De Bruyne. And there's his chance to lead the counter. Now Ødegaard. Hernandez. Now Ruben Diaz.
China couldn't really be more watertight in midfield. Not a trickle is getting through.
Ødegaard. No, that was never going to make it. Yeah.
Just as I thought, Peter, it looks like this is a side that's setting themselves up for a counter-attack.
Yeah, stand by for the early ball, the big one over the top.
Yeah, and those that are up top, Peter, have to be willing to chase. And, of course, those in midfield have to be ready now to recycle.
And they have got just the right players for that. Great ball, and he's in here. That's really well manoeuvred. Well, the movement is slick, the speed is slippery. The defence, though, able to hold on this time. Pinches it off him. Ødegaard. That looks a good ball through.
Victoria certainly could do with a positive spell for the remainder of this half, just to set the tone for what's to come.
Header! Harmlessly behind.
Victoria were again presented with an opportunity to break and look very, very threatening.
Maldini. Vieira. Luis Suarez. Odegaard. Saliba. Now Ruben Diaz. Hernandez. Here's Rodri. And it's De Bruyne. Mohamed Salah picks it up out wide. That looks a decent ball. Oh, good read.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
And we hit half-time. So there we are, half-time. Both teams head into their respective dressing room. And while there was a genuine flow about the game, most importantly, there has been just one telling moment. It is still very tight here. The game still up for grabs. And the half-time score, 1-0.
Well, obviously things are not good, Peter. It seems the team were just a bit too busy playing within themselves, too tentative. They have to improve and make it fast.
And if you have just joined us, well, we've just begun the second period here.
Well, I think in these circumstances, it's all about how to adjust the balance of your team. I mean, you want to get back in it as soon as possible, but without leaving yourself too open.
De Bruyne. Salah. Rodri. Odegaard. Mbappe. Mohamed Salah. And the shot! He scored! Victoria back on level terms! That was a given. It always was.
Well, he makes finishing look like a matter of fact. Why take extra touches?
That has... He's had a hit! It's loose, and there's a race for the ball. Oh, what has happened here? Mbappe.
Victoria have clearly reached a level of comfort in this half. Why not use the impetus to plough on?
Now Saliba. Alexander-Arnold. Haaland looking to shake off some unwanted attention.
Yeah, and what they've got to realise, Peter, is that they won't get away with excessive force for long, so they're running a fine line now.
Well seen, saw that coming.
That was well played, well stopped.
Rodri.
Este jogo teve uma assistência de 70.987 espectadores.
Almost an hour gone. Luis Suarez. Mohamed Salah. Now it's Odegaard. Oh, good read.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Pull it. China looking to pass their way through. Davids ploughing through the middle.
Well, he certainly wasn't in the mood to take any risks.
Davids, and it's Hullet. Played back in. De Bruyne. Victoria are looking to break at pace. De Bruyne. Oh, that was vital. Hullet. Davids charging forward, the ball at his feet. He's a sharp little ball here. Rodri. Now Odegaard. That's been cut out, well played. And for a moment you felt that was going somewhere, but they'll have to go again. Haaland, well read, and the danger is averted. And he cuts out the supply. Well, the ball just didn't work out for the run that he made.
That was just poor decision-making and a weak execution.
Well, a glitch with the rangefinder there, and evident annoyance.
The movement was good, but the pass lacked authority, a cause of mild frustration.
Odegaard! Now that's a real chance missed.
That could yet prove very pivotal. Chances like that just can't be wasted.
Vai-se proceder a uma substituição.
They've got a healthy number of very tall targets to pick out from this corner.
Alexander-Arnold plays it short. It's their second corner of the game.
Número 17, número 77, número 13, número 42.
Alexander-Arnold goes short.
Está a proceder-se a uma
Haaland!
substituição.
And somehow he managed to miss it. He's picked his way through.
Such good technique.
Bale. Oh, lovely feed. He is such a good mover. Oh, shooting chance!
China showing a good level of intensity at this stage. They're calling on all their resources now.
Neymar going face-to-face with his great rival. Oh dear, less said about that pass the better. Chance here to counter. Oh, that's well spotted. Oh, that's a key interception. A game with so much to recommend it. Fabulous contest, but still no clear winner.
Well, a goal either way at this stage.
Now the finish! Sensational from Bellingham! And that has raised the roof! His position was perfect, the invitation was there for him, and his response absolutely clinical.
Yeah, and all engineered, Peter, by some smart running and movement. That's already something to admire, but how about the pass? Just wonderful, loved it.
And when the manager called on him, he was only too happy to repay that faith.
I think the manager's claiming an assist here.
Having turned the game on its head, now can they hold out?
Well, look, Peter, I feel I've got to stress that there's still time for another.
Can he finish? It's in! We thought it was over! It's all square once more!
Well, his movement is all based on fine margins, and the timing of his run then was ideal.
So all square with almost no time remaining.
Credit where it's due. This is great attitude. Now, the only question is whether there's enough in the tank to grab another.
Added time is up, and there goes the whistle. A good watch, more than a good watch, actually. Certainly from a sporting perspective, it lacks... Well, there's no doubt that this is a game which holds a special place in the minds of the footballing folk in this part of the world. Expectations rising, evidently the crowd hoping to be treated to a special contest. It is the perfect backdrop for the players to walk out to. Such scenes here, a sea of team colours, songs ringing down from the stands. The tone is set for the 90 minutes. He's had a shot! Passing is crisp and sharp. Now this could be a chance. And kept out by the most elastic of saves.
Yeah, Peter, I think the smartest of reactions, and he just attacked the danger.
Well, it looked promising for a moment, but it came to nothing. Climbs up big! Superb goal!
Listen, the big names earn their reputations for precisely the reason we've just seen. They have a habit of making their presence felt, and here we are, early stages. He struck one, and he looks hungry for more. Well, there's always a chance of being caught like that when you surrender the football.
So the game's first significant moment, and it's come earlier than perhaps we anticipated. Oh, he's found support out wide. Gnabry gets into some space. Hernandez gets across and deals with it. Liverpool with their first corner, the first in the game for either side, actually. In with a header! And one more try! Loose ball now, and there's a chase on to retrieve it. Mohamed Salah gets it away.
These early exchanges have been frenetic. Looks like we have a proper game on our hands, Peter.
Oh, that pass isn't the best. De Jong. And here's Hullet. Picked out brilliantly. He's got full. Firm header just off target.
That's a really decent chance.
And Messi! In for the pieces. It's loose now and they want to get it back. And again! That's another chance! That'll be a corner. It's their second corner of the game. It's a mighty effort! They want to be quick to recover this. And another try! Not pretty, but it gets the job done. And now a sudden chance to counter. Now it's Haaland. Whistle's gone, that's a foul. And that could set him on his way. Messi! Really well taken goal. And this is getting better and better.
Well, we've seen the hunger to win it back and the focus to make it count. A very tasty combination.
Things starting to... Has a goal! He's scored! Speed of thought, efficiency of movement, and certainty of outcome.
Peter, that was just a defensive act of generosity that was always going to have a painful ending.
This is threatening to become a really good game.
Well, it was important they didn't get ahead of themselves and lose their discipline. This game plan could near well reward them with an equaliser.
Hernandez calmly anticipates. And that has left him in a heap.
If they want to counter, they could do with more speed.
Nice interception. His positioning was spot on. Mbappe, he is through here. De Jong did well to emerge with the ball. That's a contest to keep an eye on. "30 minutes gone. He could be in here. Great chance! It's there! Victoria back on level terms!
Yeah, I'd call that transition with bite. They won it back and bit hard.
And the finish!
They've got to make this nice and quick.
De Bruyne. That's very neat. Decent hit! And that's what you call inspired goalkeeping.
Mohamed Salah actually didn't do an awful lot wrong, to be honest.
Gnabry. Steered out wide, but he won't reach that one. Pullet is sporting a guilty look after that.
Ah, he made it look a bit predictable.
Pullet, and he's chance for the header! Oh, it's fallen loose again! And it's a goal! And he's only too grateful to capitalise on the keeper's misfortune.
Well, they say all goalkeepers are crazy, and after that, maybe there's some truth in it.
2 goals on the day, and he... Mbappe! He can get that clear. Can he spark a counter here?
Well, it's a move of great promise, but will it really prove productive?
Header! He scores! And they're at it again in double quick time. Great header, made it look easy.
He did so well there, attacking the ball the way he did. He got a strong forehead behind that one.
And that means just one thing, match ball.
Oh, he's been unstoppable in this match. Every single time he's been in possession, he's looked a threat.
So the lead now is 2.
Well, they're very much the better team.
And there's the end of the first half. Here we go again.
Look, before they might get too carried away with thoughts of getting back into the game, they can't afford to slip up and concede another. The next goal becomes crucial.
It's an inviting looking ball, that. And he's had it nicked away. And here's Haaland. Haaland. Odegaard! Yeah, he's fouled him there. Well, that looks like a final warning. Still no card. This then, an ideal chance to cut the deficit. And he's going direct. That's a fine save.
Well, I thought his starting position was good, and that helped the keeper to judge the flight of the ball and deal with it well.
And here's Haaland. Oh, that looks a good ball through. Is there any support? And the shot! Sticks it away! The second half off to a spectacular start. That really is quite fabulous. All his own doing.
Yeah, that's what the game is all about. Excitement and entertainment. What a lovely moment.
And there was his third, and boy, he looks the business, doesn't he just?
Well, he's been on a crusade, and his first goal seemed to just whet the appetite.
We have got ourselves a game here.
Well, I think they probably needed an early goal in this half just to give them the confidence and belief to push on and look for an equaliser.
Mosquera cuts out the pass. Oh, nicely intercepted. Couldn't quite squeeze that one through. Oh, good read.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Just about up to the hour now. No, that's been intercepted. Odegaard. Araujo cuts it out.
950.
Oh, that's such a good run.
He goes! He's got a goal! It was a great header. The invitation was irresistible and the finish unerring.
Superb timing to generate that power through a really strong neck behind it, and he gave the keeper little opportunity.
Well, hello, welcome one and all. It's a pleasure to have you with us. As you can see, we are all set. The game should be a truly entertaining one, whichever side of it you find yourself on. We have a grand mass of noise and colour, and the juices are flowing. And the mood is boisterous. It is a perfect ambience for the central characters, who are ready now to perform. Things have got underway here pretty promptly. That pass is somewhat less than ideal.
Quality deserted them when they really needed it.
De Bruyne. Mbappe. Oh, super ball. And he's there to clear it. Rodri.
Well, Peter, at this stage we often focus on the creative and goal-scoring talent, but I'm going to mention a defender in Lilian Thuram. As good as they come for me, very strong and athletic and competent in every other department you care to mention.
Just about the perfect defensive specimen.
Yeah, and I think often underrated.
Rodri. He is through here. Now it's Mbappe, and he's managed to get through. There's the hit! Goal!
Well, talk about a real rude awakening. It's almost as if the defence saw nothing coming. They just didn't anticipate, on heels rather than toes.
The breakaway clinical and clean, and the finish unerring.
Well, talking about being hit on the break, the ball was in their net before they could even organise their defence. It was fast and furious, and all but unstoppable.
So the game's first significant... Haaland! And it's in! And once more we are all square. You score, we score.
Well, if ever you want to see a lesson in responding to a deficit, that's it. Their heads didn't drop, and now their chins are up. Oh, that was such a smart exchange of passes, and it took so many defenders out of play in one quick movement. Wonderful goal.
That has certainly made things interesting.
Well, I think the players will be buoyed by the fact that they've managed to level things in a hurry. Tails most definitely up now.
Oh, nicely intercepted. Still very early doors, but it is a closely contested affair. He's played him through. Saliba did well to emerge with the ball. That's a... And the finish! He scores! And they get themselves in front!
Well, I was impressed with both the movement and the pass, both causing lots of problems for that defence.
So we have a breakthrough. Now how will things develop from here? Rodri. Another pass just keeps it ticking over. Chance! It's in! A game of thrills, all square in the blinking of an eye.
Well, that's so refreshing. They went a goal down and you never would have guessed it. Their reaction has been emphatic.
And he stuck it away as if... Big chance! It's a goal! Into the lead once more. Another moment of magic, a real wow moment.
Yeah, he gets top marks for that finish. I honestly thought his odds weren't that good.
Well, this is what we've been waiting for. Mateus, nicely aimed pass. Real chance! They've done it! Hot knife through butter. They have done it again. That is so good. Such sharp skills and such a delicious finish.
And how easy did he make that look? That is supreme.
So the lead now is 2.
Well, it's been an absolutely fabulous spell for them, and they're starting to look unstoppable. There could be more on the way.
He gets the ticking off and needs to be very careful now.
I don't think you need to be an expert lip reader to know what's being said here.
And he welcomes it in. Messi. Odegaard. He steps in, and that's the end of that.